Hey everybody, Virapure here, back again from the dungeon. Doing something a little bit different today, right? We have the face, specifically. We're going to do a full video in relation to what we picked up this week. I wanted to talk about this week's inventory, what type of deals I was able to get, where I went, the adventures that we went on, some things that we actually had shipped in as well. So a lot of fun. The whole family and I have been able to we've ripped some packs, we've been able to get some new stuff, and again, we'll be opening some of this in future videos as we continue, but I thought I'd share, right, some pretty cool things that we have here. So let's see, where do I start? So for those that have watched or have been involved with any of the previous videos that I posted, you probably know I do like to navigate around my local area once or twice a week to see if there's any deals or any cards that I can find. And as I'm sure many of you are aware, shelves are normally bare. So I have met a few people in my journeys, and they've mentioned some stores to me that I didn't quite explore prior. Usually I was going to big box retail stores, and I've been able to find a few deals in a few areas that you might not quite think of, but it does make logical sense. So for one, we were able to pick up these 3-pack Paldea Evolved blisters at regular MSRP. I haven't actually seen Paldea Evolved really around my local area in any of the stores. I do like this set. I haven't opened a lot of it, but some good stuff that I've seen inside of there. Again, the Skeledirge Secret Illustration Rare card is something that I'm highly looking for, but yet to pull, so maybe within those. We also were able to get this King Gambit illustration collection. I paid a little bit more over what the value is today, MSRP, but you know, again, I like promos. Promo cards are my favorite, so this promo is pretty sick. Again, it's not very valuable, nothing too crazy there, but thought we'd get some of that. I picked that specifically up from the mall. So there's a store in the mall in my local area called Vintage Stock, and they have a ton of Pokemon cards. They actually had a Surging Sparks Elite Trainer box as well. However, I wasn't really able to purchase that because it was like $100, and I'm not spending $100 on an Elite Trainer box. Okay, I'm looking for anything MSRP or slightly around MSRP if I can. So got some of that from the mall earlier this week. Also, coming in the mail, we have two things here, a little bit smaller, but picked up 3 booster bundles of Paradox Rift. 3 booster bundles. Here's 2 other ones, right? We got a bunch of them. It's all the same. A Paradox Rift that came directly from GameStop. I think I paid about $25, $26 each. Pro subscription members, of course, get a discount, which is really nice, so highly recommend if you're not a GameStop Pro member looking into that. You get some discount, and they are stocking a lot of Pokemon products. I did go searching for Prismatic Evolutions this week, went to a few of the GameStops in the local area, and you know, I'm very chatty, I like to talk to people. And the guy said that 45 people were waiting in line on Friday morning to pick up anything Prismatic Evolutions related. So we were not actually able to pick up anything Prismatic Evolutions related, but you know what? That's okay. That's alright. We don't need that right now. Right? We're not buying into the hype. There's going to be stock as we continue. We're not paying for overpriced products. We're looking for the best deals that we can. And that's what I recommend all of you do as well. Use your best judgment. Right? Don't overpay on a lot of this, like I see a lot of people are through, you know, people like scalpers. We are not enabling scalpers. Now here's a little treat that I picked up. But it's opposite, there we go. I got a Brilliant Stars ETB. So, this I got from Target. Now, specifically here, I've mentioned in my previous video, I have subscribed to PokeNotify. It is a Discord. It does have a monthly membership in order to get notifications, or they call it pings, in relation to new product restock, so you can try to grab some product. So we have used that through this week. We've gotten some great deals. We've seen a lot of product come in and out. A lot of Prismatic Evolutions coming through online, but again, I didn't quite buy into that because I was looking for other things. I was really wanting to get the Premium Collection for $151. from Target. It's restocked a few times, but I don't know if the bots are getting it. It's like, bam, it's out, just like that. So we're able to snag this bad boy, this Brilliant Stars ETB. I think that's pretty cool. And the main event of the show, I got a really, really fun one here. So my plan this week was on Wednesday, I heard that my local Costco was going to be stocking Blooming Waters. And I'm sure many of you have seen all the various videos online of people fighting.
Oh my goodness! What's the procedure? Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Let's stay calm. Oh, jeez. Okay, perhaps.
You know, we're not that type of person. We're not gonna bow people. We're not gonna bam bam. You know, we're not fighting people for product. So I was very fortunate. I was able to grab 10 Blooming Waters boxes directly from Costco. Look at this big old thing. It's bigger than my head. Look, oh, it's upside down. It's upside down. Let's pull it like this, like that, right? Put it right in front of me. All right, look at that. Look at that bad boy. This thing is huge. We'll be opening a few of those within the channel here. And I do plan on giving some as a gift. My daughter's birthday is going to be coming up soon. And then we actually went to Costco today. I was like, you know, maybe they'll have something. Nah, of course, you know, they didn't have anything. But, you know, not Pokemon card related, but Pokemon related. Look at what we found. This thing is huge. I'm going to have to get out of the way. Look at this bad boy. Look at this. It's huge. It's gigantic. It's a 24-inch Squishmallow. It's fun. It's very soft, too. So, snagged that at the local Costco for like $40, right? I think I looked online, it was like $100 or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, right? I could be wrong there. Got some great deals this week, and we were able to snag a lot of cards. We're going to keep looking into deals through this, you know, the coming weeks. I will be looking for some prismatic evolutions, but probably very light. On to the next stage. I thought it'd be fun to go through some of the cards that I have in my collection that I've never shown before. What I consider my top 10 cards. Let's go ahead and start with number 10. I have a few cards within this grouping. These are cards that I've had since I was a young kid. Various promo cards, and as you've seen in previous videos, I love promo cards. One of them, which would be, let's see, I believe it's this Pikachu card right here, came from the Power of One VHS movie. We also have this gorgeous Meryl promo. These are all really old, right? We're not worried about value. Some of these are not very valuable. Some of these are, I think, very valuable. We'll see. We had our gorgeous Mewtwo card. Look at these promos, they're great. This is one of my favorites as I was a kid. We love Venusaur. Again, Bulbasaur was our starter, the very first starter that we ever picked. And I love this, the line, the evolution line. And finally, still sealed, we have our Meowth promo right there. These were some of the favorite cards that I had growing up, and I really took care of them as best as I could. Next, of course, and we probably all have seen these, if any of you, like me, now being a little bit older, attended the movies as a kid, of course we have our 2 movie cards that we got whenever we were younger. If I'm never going to get rid of these, I always want to keep any of those precious memories. Alright, the next one we have, number 8. Still going back to the older series of cards, we have from Neo Genesis our Typhlosion card. Typhlosion was my favorite for quite some time. Once the Johto series of Pokemon released, Cyndaquil was my main starter. When I did pick up Silver, we went to Toys R Us with my mom, picked it up right after school, and I played Gold and Silver for hours upon hours as a kid. This is actually around the time when Neo Genesis was out that I stopped collecting Pokemon cards. And I didn't start collecting Pokemon cards again until around the early 2010s. It was around 2010, 2011 that I began to pick up a few booster boxes while I was in college. And of course, we were able to grab a few of these, which is fantastic. So love Typhlosion. Now, one of the next ones, number 7, is actually new. I did post this on the channel not that long ago when I posted my Paldea Evolved Elite Trainer box opening video. We have our secret illustration rare Mousehold card. I love this card. The artwork, the illustration, the sense of family and belonging that this card provides is astounding. Pokemon Company, keep bringing out cards like this. This is what really brings me to want to collect Pokemon cards. Fantastic. Now number 6. Just earlier tonight, my wife and I were opening up some Surging Sparks booster packs. It's a nice way to wind down the evening, and we picked up the Slackoth. Look at that lazy man. Look at him just lying in the grass. Don't we all wish that we could do this? I wish this could be me. I just want to go lay out in a field. Enjoy life, no stress, no worries, just be lazy. This card is gorgeous as well. Again, the illustration, fantastic. I love this. All right, this is what we look for on this channel. Moving on to number 5. I actually have 2 of the same card. It is my Dark Typhlosion ×2. I believe I had one of these from when I was a kid, around when I stopped collecting Pokemon cards, and then another one actually came about when I started opening them up again in college. I bought a few booster boxes of Neo Genesis, Neo Destiny, and I wanted to open up some of the Johto series Pokemon to, relive those moments when I really enjoyed taking trips with my mom to Toys R Us. And just having a lot of fun, living carefree, no worries, and playing lots of video games. These specific cards hold a lot of nostalgic and sentimental value to me. I have a lot more from this particular series, but these are some of my favorite. And of course, Tyranitar is the man, right? Powerhouse. We love Tyranitar. Moving on to number 4. It's actually a set of 3 cards. The Johto Starter specific card. I got these from a local card shop when I was perusing around one day and I saw, I think it was a Neo Destiny's binder, and it had all the specific Johto starters, their specific mid-evolution, and then the final evolution here in holo form in Japanese. And I said, I gotta have it. Now, unfortunately, I made a very silly mistake as I grew up and cleaned house over the years. I threw out the binder. I should have never done that. I still have the other cards that went along with this, but I threw out the binder, and I was like, why didn't I keep it? But we've kept the cards. Love the Johto starters. Some of my favorite. Pokemon Company, remake the Johto games, please. Heart Gold, Soul Silver was fantastic. Keep going on that train. Moving down into the final 3, we have probably the most thought-provoking and memorable card for me, and that is my Fossil Articuno. So I got this, I think it was probably my 9th or 10th birthday. That was with all my friends, I was with all my family. We went to a local pizza place, had an arcade, and I got a lot of Pokemon stuff. And I pulled this pack live in front of my friends, in front of my family, and I love always coming back to this card. It means the world to me. I will never sell this. I'm sure all of you have cards just like this within your collection. If you do, please leave a comment below. Let me know. But this particular card is the most memorable for all the cards that I've ever collected in the entirety of my Pokemon TCG collecting career. Let me know what your card is down below. Moving on into our final 2, brand new card that I just got. Specifically, this is from Crown Zenith, our Origin Form Dialga V-Star. I played Diamond and Pearl. I love the games. Very long games as well. Platinum, amazing. I have the old strategy guide for Platinum. It's like a novel. It's huge. When I pulled this card, this was the first card that I pulled that was like a major pull. And I love this. The artwork, the illustration, just the effect that you see in a card like this. I want to pull all of these from Crown Zenith. We're going to open more on the channel. I do have some stocked away, so I do hope to pull this in future videos. Not specifically this card, but of course the Giratina, the Arceus, and the Palkia. Would love to pull all those cards to complete the collection. So, number 2. And then finally, number 1. Now, if anyone's been watching the videos and keeping along, these are reminiscent of my times as a kid, but newer in form. We have both our Blastoise and our Venusaur cards. I called this card out. I said during my pack opening, I wanted the Venusaur card. I called it out right before I opened the pack. This card right here, along with the Blastoise as well. The Blastoise was a really major surprise. Love these 2 cards. Again, they bring me back. The new illustrations bring these to life. Fantastic cards. Those are my top 10 in my collection. I have a lot more. I really do. But I thought I'd share the ones that I love the most. It's not really based on value. It's based on look and feel. It's based on sentiment. It's based on nostalgia. It's based on what I love as a collector. That's all from me for today. So thank you all so much. Keep ripping those packs, everybody. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.